Who said he couldn't make all these dishes in time? I'm sure he can.
So next, chili prawn popcorn. This is basically when I do my menus and I do my food, I take the basic idea and I break it down and expand on it. So for example, I took sushi, the idea behind sushi, and I've deconstructed it and then put it back together in my own style. So when cutting nori, always use a wet knife because your rice will stick to the sushi. Oops.
So you really play with Asian dishes by incorporating different ingredients that are Asian still in flavour and creating really new combinations in a way.
Pretty much, yeah. Like, you know, I found that a lot of restaurants and chefs and stuff, you know, they go for one style, but I try and do like 3 or 4 styles. You know, I do sort of Japanese, Thai, Malaysian, Vietnamese, and kind of blend it all together. So, prawn cutlets, just get a prawn, devein it, clean it, and then butterfly it. So you cut it in half through the centre, and then, let's hope that this isn't too hot. In your egg. Whoops. In your egg. And this, as you'll read in your recipes, this is basically I think it's half rice flour, half corn flour. And the reason behind why it's called popcorn is when you put in your egg and your flour, it'll expand. And it's kind of gives it that puff crunchy texture. Prawns don't take long. You know, once it goes in the oil, about a minute. Yeah, not long at all. And as you can see, the outside of it starts to sort of go puffy and crunchy. Then,
if you're right up the back and you can't see, then we'll have the dishes up the front here for you to come and have a quick look at the end. But believe me, it smells amazing.
Pickled ginger mayo. At the restaurant, I pickle all my own ginger, it's quite simple. Basically, if you get a mandolin, as was mentioned before, slice it really finely, blanch it and refresh it 3 times, and then you put it in a sugar syrup, not a sugar syrup, a pickling liquid of equal, it's 1 part sugar, 1 part vinegar, 1 part water. And so bring it to the boil, take it off, and then add your ginger to it after you've blanched and refreshed it 3 times.
And you've got your own ginger.
Yeah, sits for a couple. Takes 24 hours or so to pickle, but then after that's done, it lasts forever. At SR we used to do big jars of it, a whole box of ginger at a time. Just a little lemon segment gives it a nice little sort of bit of sourness. Pickled ginger mayo is actually a little sweet.
So again, it's about that balance of sweet and sour and all those other things.
Yeah, sweet, salty, sour, crunchy.
This is unbelievable because you've got the crunchiness of the prawn and obviously the seafood flavour, the creaminess of the mayo, and then underneath you've got the sort of almost traditional nori in a way with its asparagus centre.
Yep. Right, ABC sauce, I'm sure everyone knows ketchup mammoth.
Yeah, so that lovely thick sweet soy.
Yep. And then, what did I do with little green bottle?
Underneath.
Oh, there it is. Yep. This is a herb oil. So basically, you get half kilo of spinach, bunch of parsley. Put it in a pot with about 50 mils of oil, and just welt it down with your hand till it comes to blood temperature. And then put it in a Thermomix, which I'll explain in the next couple of minutes, with half a litre of oil. Blend it and then strain it, and you get this nice, vibrant green oil. Chili salt. Basically just a little bit of chili, a little bit of salt. Then, you know, gives it a little bit of heat, but it doesn't become like too hot where you can't eat it.
Sure.
And then all this is some julienne nori.
So nori sliced incredibly thin.
Yeah, super thin. You need a really sharp knife or a strong wrist.
Yeah. Or a couple of apprentices in the kitchen.
Or a couple of apprentices in the kitchen. Right. Chili prawn popcorn.
Fantastic. Dish number 2.
Still in the bird.
Can you get through dish number 3?
How long have I got?
I reckon you can.